Elio in more hot water. Stay tuned. Hey guys, what is going on? This is Joker88. Welcome back to Let's Talk Elio. What is going on in Elio world, guys? Good stuff, bad stuff. Well, I ran across a couple of bad stuff, and recently it's always been about bad stuff. I ran across gas2.org, and headline says, "Sick of waiting? Elio Motors trike owners start filing lawsuits." Now, this was published on July 25th, 2017, and has a picture of Paul Elio, and it caption says it begins. So it seems like a couple of people, or a couple of people that put down a deposit that was refundable, are trying to get their money back, but they haven't heard anything from them. So let's see. But it's funny because they're still going with that Elio SEC filings from last year. So we don't know what the current status is. I mean, it's probably not that great, but everybody's going off from old data. So it says right here, they're so sick of waiting, in fact, that at least one Elio owner has decided to take the company to court in a bid to get back his money, right? So Reddit user JimmyBob479 announced on the popular message board that he had filed a lawsuit against Elio Motors in his home state. His original post read, "I looked up the registered agent in my state, filed a small claims lawsuit with my local justice of the peace, and paid to have constable serve the papers to their registered agent. Anyone else done this yet?" So that's what he posted on Reddit. And let's see, what else did he say here? That last question opened up the floor to other commenters who said things like, "They," meaning Elio Motors, "deserve all the hellfire that will soon be directed against them. They still don't appear to have an actual prototype on the roads now 7 years after the debut of the P2 in February 2010, which is when they began making these fantastic claims, and they might not even have enough money in the bank to pay you back your deposit." So as of this writing, there's still no word posted on the Elio Motors subreddit section regarding the results of the lawsuit. But they're going to keep on checking on it when Elio owners get the message and start to clamor for their money back as well. So that's what the article on gas2.org says. Well, let's check out our number count. Last week, I think we were at 992 left, and today, Sunday, and I think it's been like this for a while, there's 811 remaining. And I think the slowdown of all these reservations is because of all this negative press that they're getting. So we've gained 181 reservations this past week, but not with these negative feedback that they've been getting and negative press. I don't see that thing coming down anytime soon. And that is the issue that I've been having with Elio lately. They haven't said anything. So they were at the Detroit Auto Show, but I guess there's another one coming up that they're not even listed on there to have a booth. So you can take a look at that as negative or positive things. Maybe because it costs money for them to be there, they're saving that money and not going there. So I think the best thing that Elio should do is that they need to come out publicly and make a statement, right? That's the least they can offer their loyal fans that put down reservations on their car. And I mean, look at it. There's 64,189 reservations. So I mean, to make us all feel better, I mean, wouldn't it be great if there's some kind of press conference from Elio, either like, hey guys, we're struggling, but we're not gonna give up on this. And there's so many of you that's been around this thing for so long that, yeah, you guys are sick of it. You're sick of the delays, and I get you. I totally get you. Yeah, some people were saying, okay, with the new administration, with President Trump in office, with Elio's goal of putting up all these jobs in America, building this car in America, having different vendors coming to America to build parts for the car here. I mean, yeah, that looks good, right? But I've heard so many people were saying, like, yeah, maybe not a good thing, or maybe, it's something that's not feasible for the Trump government. So, I don't know. I mean, there's so many more of you guys out there that are very into all these political settings. So, I mean, you guys can chime in on that in the comments below. But yeah, I mean, we want to try and stay positive. It's hard to stay positive when you're not hearing anything from what you're trying to stay positive for. I mean, we're not going to be stupid here and just sit there and go like, oh yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But you know what? Yeah, everybody's been waiting. It's good to have some sort of word from Elio Motors, an official person at Elio Motors, to give us the state of being of the company. Because I haven't heard any news regarding all those E-Series cars that's out to Red Dot and and all that other stuff. I haven't heard anything about Hyundai Dymos and Continental. So, I mean, unless they're holding something, in their cards to drop it down later and say, boom, we got this all taken care of. The E-Series has been approved. But I think if it's just going to be some kind of government approval, I think it'll be publicly known, right? I may be wrong. So, but, I mean, we're getting close to this 811. And one thing, though, when you look at their blogs, and that's where I usually find the news about our Elios. So, I mean, let's go over to their blogs real quick. And I always get the emails on Fridays, right, from the Momentum. But man, I'm just tired of hearing like fluff pieces on their blogs. Like, have you locked in your base price for your Elio? They're talking about the big football game and things like that. The Elio and the snow, right? Important price lock information. It doesn't really give us Elio fans anything to grab onto. Why don't we talk about more of, okay, here's an update, our weekly update on our E-Series, right? Positive or negative, so at least everybody is aware. Even if we just give the information to, you have all of our emails that put the money down. Give us like future owner updates. I think you guys will get a better. I think Elio would get a better positive spin and positive news versus not hearing a peep from Elio Motors while we're sitting here trying to defend you and trying to root for you. So if you want us to continue rooting for you, I mean, you have to give us a little bit of something. And I do hope that someone from Elio watch our video, and from the talks that I've had at the shows with certain people in the Elio circle, yeah, they've seen the videos and things like that. So guys, I would appreciate if you could share these videos, so we can get the word out, so it's not like we're getting led on here and kind of just dangling this on us. But we need some specifics so that we know that, hey, we are still behind you. And I am the biggest Elio fanboys. You guys all know that. And if you guys, read some of the comments or saying, hey, how much is Elio paying you? How much? I wish they were paying me, because I'd give it back to them and say, you know what? Don't pay me. Let's just get this car done, right? So I wish I was an insider, and I wish I can give you guys better news, but I am just getting tired of hearing all these negative press that they're getting, and trying to stay positive sometimes it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough, and I hear you guys there that are so upset with or frustrated with Elio Motors, with what you've been through. And I mean, we're all going through it, and we're gonna keep on going. I mean, we're gonna see this till the end, and that's what I'm gonna do. So hopefully, at the end of the tunnel, I'll be sitting in my Elio, and that's a lot of us. That's what we're thinking. So, anyways, that's just my thoughts for this week. And if there's any other things you guys want to add, please comment below, and don't forget to share a video. And don't forget to also check out our group page on Facebook, Elio Owners of America. So please join us there. And again, thank you for everything. I hope you guys have a great week, a positive week. Guys, stay awesome. I'll talk to you guys next week. Later.